had done stop animation before, but no, I mean, it was just me with a camera messing around with guys at work. I remember there was a stop, we were supposed to be working, and I was like, hey guys, let's make a short stop frame animation. I understood the concept, and I'd always wanted to make short little films. I just thought that it would be a cool way to tell short stories and just to get a bit of different content on Instagram. That's all it was for. The types of clients that are contacting me are, it's such a broad spectrum of people. But with corporate clients, I mean, if they can ask for anything from corporate gifting to a lot of social media stuff, so the stop frame animations. And they say, cool, this is a campaign we'd like to run over the next couple of months, and we'd like you to come up with a design or do a stop frame animation for us and tie it into the whole brand thing. The first brand I did something for was Christian Dior at the end of last year. They contacted me from France, also stop frame animation. Since then I've worked with Adidas. I did a shop front installation for their Area 3 store launch, that's in Braamfontein in Johannesburg. And Old Khaki is the last job I did. I've also done work with Red Bull and Polo clothing. So brands generally will come to me with a brief and say, this is the campaign that we're rolling out over the next 2 or 3 months or the next couple of weeks. These are the elements and maybe the colors and maybe the backgrounds that we'd like to work with. And I mean, it comes down to budget, it comes down to time, it comes down to what's possible with paper and what's going to look the best as well in order to get that story of theirs across. The biggest lessons in business I've learned is I know not to spend beyond my means, and I'm just kind of letting money come in. I'm not too worried about expansion and growing my capital and that sort of thing, because I'm just an artist and I am by myself. Although I'm an entrepreneur as well, I'm still learning and there's still a lot of things that I do need to learn, but I haven't really come up against major sort of either financial or business have affected the way that I'm currently running. So, you know, if I start employing people and I need to start getting capital from investors and that sort of thing, then that might change things. But right now, everything's running like it should. I definitely do enjoy working with my hands a lot more than I expected to. And now that I'm making stuff, I feel very fulfilled in my job and what I do. And although web development is quite a creative field, I do feel that I'm a lot more creative because I'm creating a physical result. Creating something that you can give to somebody or hang up or, you know, pass around, show people is a lot more satisfying than, you know, sending them a link to a website or whatever that you've been working on or an application or whatever the case is. And the advice I have is just try and save as much money as you can if you are planning on quitting your job. Find something that you just really enjoy. I think that's the trickiest thing. Focus on the things you're doing when you're supposed to be doing something else. So for me, I was supposed to be sending a mailer out or putting a website live or whatever the case was. Look at yourself, you know, focus on yourself. If you think, okay, cool, I'm going to quit my job and do this, it sometimes works. If you have a really good idea and business plan and you really want to do it, then go for it. Once you create that void, that gap in your life, you now have a lot of time to yourself. You will automatically fill that space or that time with wanting to do other stuff, and it'll be successful if you believe that it is.